there, soulmates. Welcome to the Soulful Creator and happy Valentine's Day. This is my favorite holiday out of all the holidays because it's the holiday where we celebrate love. And a lot of people know me as the love coach. So I've been on quite the soulful journey for the last 10 years where I wrote a couple of books about love and how to align ourselves with the energy of love because it's the energy where the soul lives. And it's the energy that aligns us with creation, and it's the highest energy of abundance. So I hope you guys really, enjoy celebrating the day of love, because I think that's so much about what our soulful journey is learning to open and let that love in from the universe, and becoming so full of love that we stay open and we give and receive, and we create a better world, and we create more meaningful relationships, and we create passion in our lives. So that's what the Soulful Journey is about, and I'm here to guide you through these troubled times. Our world is really confused with what's going on with the pandemic and economics, and the one person that can help you the most is your soul, and that's what I'm here to do, is to help you reconnect with your soul. And so we're going to do that by tapping into the collective energy of the soul today with Cancers, and to get a message. And I hope that you'll stay with me to the end of the message, because I'm going to be tying the message back into one of the 4 steps of the soulful journey, and help you understand the 4 steps that we have to go through and the stages of that journey, and maybe we can shed some light that will help get you unstuck. Now, before I started the camera, I meditated on your energy, Cancers. And what I saw was a really still kind of lake, really peaceful place. And I saw just a little flower kind of poking up out of the ground. And the message that I got from that is that I think the message might be about, calming your energy and finding that place of stillness, because that's where the beauty lies. So that's where the love is. So that's kind of what I'm getting. So let's see what comes out, and let's go ahead and answer. We're going to be asking about you, and we're going to be asking about your partner. So we're going to be asking about Cancers. What do we need to know about Cancers? We're getting 4 cards. It has to do with energy, emotions, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. So right now we would like to know, and also we would like to know about Cancer and their soul, and where their soulful journey. So what do we need to know about Cancer? Well, that one almost came out. Okay, you're kind of closed off, Cancer, is what I'm realizing. There we go. All right, what else do we need to know about Cancer's energy? Yep, there we go. Tell us about Cancer's person. Tell us about Cancer's person's energy. Thank you. Tell us about Cancer's person and their thoughts and beliefs, their mental state. Please tell us about Cancer and their person and their mental state. What is Cancer's person's thoughts and beliefs about this relationship? What kind of life experience have they had that has shaped their thoughts and beliefs? Please tell us about Cancer's person. Both of you seem like there's not a lot of that's wanting to be communicated here, which is kind of interesting. There seems like there's some closed off energy. Cancer's person. Please tell me about Cancer's person. Well, we had one flip. Where did it go? Could have sworn I saw, but I thought I saw one flip. Thoughts and emotions, or thoughts and beliefs, please. There we go. Please tell us about Cancer's person, spiritual journey, and now please tell us about what they're creating in their life, what kind of energy they're embodying, what kind of behaviors does Cancer's person, how are they acting, what are they attracting? Who's Cancer's person? What is their behavior? How are they acting? What are they creating? Are they embodying lack or abundance? Tell us about this relationship. We've got a couple energies there. We'll just go ahead and put all of them down. Okay, now please tell us about the energy between Cancer and their person and this relationship. Holy angels, spirits, and guides, please tell us about Cancer and their person. Oop, there we go. Okay, and then what have we got? What is the challenge? What is the challenge in this relationship? Thank you. And then what do we have as far as advice? What kind of advice can you give Cancer and their person? What kind of advice? There we go. And what is the outcome? Please tell us about the outcome of this relationship. What is a possible outcome of this relationship? Holy angels, spirits, and guides. Please tell us about Cancer and Cancer's person, the potential outcome of this relationship. Boy, both of you are really closed. There we go. Sometimes Spirit just doesn't want to tell us. All right. Very good. Let's go ahead and read what we can see here so far. So this is about you, Cancer. And it is telling me that you have this energy of being very defensive in this relationship. So you're kind of in this energy of being closed off and a little bit of the fighting kind of energy. It's saying that there is some news that will be coming in, some messages that will be coming in quickly, but it hasn't happened yet. So I think you have not been able to communicate your truth. You haven't been able to communicate in this relationship for some reason, and I think it's probably because you're standing in defensiveness. So there's this need of needing to open up. It's saying that your soul, you've been kind of closed off and not listening to your soul. So this is about you trusting your intuition and opening up and really, asking your soul, what is it that I need to let go of? How can what do I need to let go of in order to flow and to trust and to let love in? There's a closed off energy of, you're stuck in protection mode. You've been kind of confused in the past about, what you've wanted. So this is the energy of, this is the Seven of Cups. So there've been a lot of options that have come into your life, but you've been really kind of confused because you really don't know what you want. And your person, their energy is in the King of Swords reversed. So the King of Swords in reversed is, it's not talking about the truth, or it's not, maybe not learning the lesson, not seeing the truth, not having clarity. I think your person is really struggling to have clarity, and they're in this energy of needing to reflect and analyze kind of their life experiences and kind of figure out what it is, what do they need to learn from. That is kind of what I'm getting from your person, Cancer. I think that they've had some pain of their past. Going back to this, they're trying to find the lesson in the pain. You know, a lot of times if we can, adversity is part of the soulful journey. It's part of what helps our soul have choices and consequences in a physical reality so that we can see what works and doesn't work, and we can learn from our actions and what we're creating. And I think your person, you know, we have this adversity, and a lot of times we get stuck in the pain and on the pain and what happened in the past, and not able to, a lot of times we struggle to let go unless we can see the lesson, or what I call the lesson of love in that. And so I think your person is struggling to get past the energy of pain. The energy that they're carrying is that they're in a lot of pain still because they haven't figured out that lesson. With that said, their, you know, thoughts and beliefs is the King of Wands. Now this could be a fire sign because it's wands, so it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A really passionate, charismatic person, creative person. This is somebody that's pretty passionate, and I think they're passionate about this relationship as well. They're just, I think they really are passionate about wanting to see the truth too, like wanting to know what they need. They need to see and become aware. They're gonna have to get kind of creative in reviewing their life and look at the belief patterns, you know, that are not positive or not healthy for the belief patterns are like programs that we replay in our mind, and that ends up driving our behavior or driving our actions. And so they need to get really creative about doing kind of a life review to figure out what they needed to figure out from their, you know, from their beliefs. But they're standing in a really playful, enthusiastic, childlike, curious energy when it comes to love, and they're being on their journey, their soulful journey. They have, you know, they have a spark for, they feel alive, they're excited about what they're curious about this relationship. They're curious about what you guys can create together. And as far as their reality and what they're actually manifesting, it shows that they definitely have a good friendship with you, that this has been kind of a new emotional connection. You know, again, pages are all that childlike wonder. They're on this new journey with you, and you know, this person is actually really independent, self-reliant, you know, doesn't need you, doesn't need to be in a relationship, is really good at creating abundance, has a good career. This is often a Virgo, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. You also could be dealing with, this is most likely a Virgo because this is the Virgo card, which is the Nine of Pentacles, but you've also got a lot of wands, and so you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. This person is also very, you know, unconditionally loving and heart-centered, and is very intuitive, and is actually really, this is interesting because it's coming through, they're coming through as the Queen of Cups, which means that they're actually really good at receiving, they're good at creating abundance. manifesting, and they're good at receiving, and they intuitively know what to do. But I can see that because you have a lot of pages. I mean, it kind of seems like there's like a childlike, playful energy, and that things are a bit new in this relationship. Let's look at what this relationship's about and what's crossing it. So, Knight of Wands is someone comes rushing in that's passionate. Like this is a new passion, a new desire, feeling really confident about this relationship, wanting to take action. The thing that's crossing it is I think they're scared because, there's a part of them that's wanting to move on. The energy of moving on is the Eight of Cups, wanting to give up. So even though there's a lot of excitement, what's challenging it is shutting down this energy of giving up, And I think they're giving up because the relationships that they've had in the past have had a lot to do with attraction and not meaning. You've got wands and wands. You've got a lot of wands in your reading, and the advice has to do with wands as well, which is all fire. It has to do with either pain or passion. So there's a lot of pain and passion in this relationship, but there's also, there's definitely, your person is definitely sitting in the energy of the Queen of Cups, which means that they have done the work, and their soul, they're open, they're connected with their soul, they're not afraid of connection. And that's a really good sign. So they're also very abundant. So, I think they're just still a little bit cautious. And they've put the advice from Spirit is to just keep persevering, is to keep taking action, even though you may need to maybe rest for a little bit. Don't give up. Keep this. It's going to take some work. It's going to take a lot of energy, a lot of action. But it's definitely, in the end, Queen of Pentacles, it's definitely worth it in the end. Because in the end, the outcome is to have, this new opportunity, to have someone that, a queen, meaning that they embody the energy of the yin energy of knowing how to attract abundance and that's also she's very attractive, and this person's really trustworthy and loyal and practical. So you definitely have, it looks like you might be dealing with a Virgo because you've got the Nine of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Pentacles as well. You've also got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, like I said, is really open-hearted and acts from their heart, which is really, really good news. And then it looks like you might, if you're looking at a male, it looks like it may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. To me, it's looking like it's that you are the masculine energy of Aries, Leo, Sag. That the fire element is, that you're being defensive, and you're the one that is struggling to decide what it is that you want. So hope that gives you guys some clarity. Let's pull a soul card and see what the sole purpose of this relationship is. Tell me about this relationship between Cancer and Cancer's person. Tell me about this relationship between Cancer and Cancer's person. Ooh, we got a couple of messages here. We've got discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So, what's kind of standing out at me is this forgiveness card and just getting out of your own way. You're being so, and I'm speaking to Aries, Leo, Sag out there. If you're the masculine energy and you've been defensive, that you're wanting to take quick action or bring in a message, but you haven't done it yet. And because you've been super confused about what you want. But I think, your person is open. Your person is abundant. You guys have a great friendship. And there's a lot of enthusiasm with your person about what you guys can create, wanting to be playful and be, your person's charismatic and creative. But the thing about your person is that they are kind of in this energy of analyzing and looking back over their life. And it may be that, this relationship is about forgiveness. And maybe you're learning about forgiveness, and maybe you guys are coming out of old relationships and you're trying to get a new start here together in a new relationship, and trying not to bring that baggage of the past into the baggage of the past, of the failures of the old relationships, not bringing that into this relationship. And that's going to take a lot of discipline. It's going to take you aligning and intentionally staying open. Not blocking love, not pushing it away, but learning to become the magnet that attracts love. What do my Cancers need to know? So your finances and career can be a factor in your love life right now. That's one message. What else is going on with Cancer and their partner? This one turned. Somehow this one's turned. Is there anything else that we need to know? Any messages from the romance angels? Okay, let's put that one down. Is there any hidden truths that we need to know about this relationship with Cancer and their partner? What are the hidden truths? What are the things we need to see? What needs to come to surface? What's going on with Cancer? What's going on with Cancer and their partner? Their person. Maybe it's not a partner yet. Maybe it's just a person. Any messages, hidden truths that can be revealed that will help this soulful journey of these two soulmates? Both of you are so closed. I've just, shuffle, and Spirit's not wanting to say much about this relationship right now. I'm just not getting a whole lot. Which kind of goes back to the beginning of, sitting in that stillness. And maybe I'm not supposed to be giving you the answers, but you need to get the answers on your own. Because that's where the beauty is when you do the discipline, that you'll get those answers on your own. So if I don't get one here, whoop. My life is not as together as it seems. I'm so attracted to you. And then you and I were too young. I don't know if that means something to some of you out there. Lastly, let's pull a surrender card. What is it that this relationship, what does Cancer need to surrender? Does Cancer need to surrender? These cards are kind of sticky. Can we have What does Cancer need to surrender? Not sure we're going to get something here. There we go. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Let's go with that. Let's read this. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So there might be something about your body. So again, all of the messages here have to do with, overcoming failure, realizing it's an opportunity, learning to forgive so that you can be the energy of love and act love and attract love. Because, like energy attracts like energy. So if you are the energy of love, you become a vessel of love, then your soul can fill you full of love. And then that keeps things open and flowing. And that takes discipline to become that energy of love. And that your body will tell you whether or not you are embodying love. So how this ties back to the soulful journey is the lesson of alignment. And alignment is about aligning your body as a vessel that embodies energy, just like the earth embodies energy. The earth is a creative, physical proof of creation, a balance of fire, air, water, earth. So is your body. So your body is perfectly, your body has the creation codes perfectly programmed into it to know how to align with the energy of creation. And that's what this lesson that you need to master. And that is the way to get in alignment is to just act love to attract love. And in that way, you intentionally create love. So I hope that was helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed that reading. Hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time.